following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Colombia, Elizabeth.
Guys, we have two of WWE's most exciting teams ready to go here tonight in tag team action.
And I can tell you that the entire tag team division has eyes on this match right now. That's how big this one is.
And her partner, from Kansas, the Tornado, Dorothy G.L.
Byron, what can we expect to see from these two teams here tonight?
Michael, I fully expect to see these two teams put on an absolute clinic in tag team competition. That's how good these teams are.
The Irish lash kicker.
And their opponents, first, from Dublin, Ireland, the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch.
What a career Becky Lynch has had so far here in WWE.
Hey, listen, I remember when Becky Lynch first came to NXT, she had moved to Orlando, Florida to be a personal trainer. Never thought she'd get the opportunity to be part of this company, and now she is one of the premier superstars in our women's division.
Credited with much of the women's evolution.
Yeah, hug life.
Sit down, Byron, don't touch me.
And her partner, from San Jose, California, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley.
You guys ready for the best part? It's a wacky waving inflatable arm flailing Bayley buddies.
And guys, the title may not be on the line here tonight, but the stakes are still incredibly high.
That's right. Could you imagine if she lost this match? Sure, she'd still be the champ, but you can bet that doubt will have begun creeping into her mind. And once that happens, you can kiss that title goodbye.
It's just an infectious feeling.
And it looks like it'll be these two superstars kicking it off here tonight.
Guys, the tag team scene in WWE right now is so impressive, and these two tandems are a lot of the reason why. Oh! Nailed it.
We're at a crossroads. Neither competitor's backing down here. This is where all it takes is one move and your opponent can gain the upper hand.
That could be a game changer. In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification.
Watch this. Oh, attacking the back. In a standard tag team match, Becky Lynch going for it.
She's almost out of it.
Oh, she gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael.
Tag. Boom! Boom, what impact.
You know, I've known Bayley for a long time, and it pains me to say how susceptible she is to being betrayed. For some reason, her trust and kindness become a weakness that many superstars have exploited.
Nice cross body.
Uh-oh, and a suplex. Observing how Bayley is constantly being betrayed as Byron did has given her a reputation as a pushover among the women in WWE. I think her desire to be everyone's friend holds Bayley back from making history of her own.
Nope, not true, Cole. Bayley has been stabbed in the back more times than anybody in history. That is a feather in the cap of her legacy.
Big backdrop.
In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women got so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner, and Tamina was in Natalya and Carmella's corner.
Oh, that hurt. Knee to the spine. What a stomp. Good grief. I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalya's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's overconfidence let the Irish lass kicker turn the tide and get back into the match. And then it was elementary from there, the Irish-born superstar.
Naomi did an excellent job of making sure any quote-unquote committee nonsense cost her girls the match. Once Becky Lynch got Carmella locked in the disarmor, there was nothing for the Staten Island Princess to do.
Pinfall attempt here from Becky Lynch.
You're not going to win many matches that easily.
Just not enough damage done yet, Cole.
Ooh! Oh, what a kick!
Oh, God, that hurt.
Beautiful technique.
Ooh, what impact. You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
Buster!
Harsh impact.
She's turning the tables.
They ain't turned yet. Still got some work to do. When she gets in attack mode, nice exploder suplex.
This could be it for her. Becky is showing her stuff right now, big time.
This might be it. Oh, my. You gotta believe this one's over.
Oh, and she gets out of the way.
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Oh, nasty impact.
They can't walk after that attack to the back.
Becky Lynch. Got the disarmer.
Nice. Shut it down.
All that's left now is for Becky Lynch to finish.
She's out of it, guys.
Yeah, she's leaving herself wide open here.
Oh, my goodness. This hurts. Oh!
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch-up.
Elbow drop. The 2 out of 3 falls match saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus as a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in the 2 out of 3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus, she might have it.
She is on fire. Look at it.
What a strike. Right on the mark.
Is it enough to put Becky? What an incredible moonsault. Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here. Does Becky Lynch even know where she is?
Vicious strike. Nailed it. Suplex.
Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown.
Here we go. Becky Lynch setting it up. There's absolutely no quit in this woman.
We might be looking at a victory for Becky here, but now can Becky Lynch make the most of this?
Becky Lynch, exploder suplex.
That's all she wrote, fellas.
Oh my goodness, crushing it. There was a lot on the line in the tag team tournament finals. The Usos wanted to add another tag team title reign to their resume and enjoyed the recognition of being the first ever SmackDown tag team champions. The team of Rhino and Heath Slater was the team no one expected to be in the finals. Slater had extra motivation because he was fighting for a WWE contract.
And at one point, it seemed like the Usos had everything well in hand, but Rhino and Heath Slater refused to lose. After a gore from Rhino practically cut Jimmy Uso in half, Rhino and Heath Slater went from an unlikely tag team to the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Never say never in WWE is absolutely right. Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the Doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the... She's looking at it. Not so fast. On the comeback trail.
Look at her go. You gotta believe this might be it. Oh, my.
This is all but over.
Bayley really needs to dig down deep and fast.
Boom, what impact. Caught with the elbow.
Right on the jaw.
Boom. DDT. We've seen this before. What a strike.
Now, she just needs to finish her off. Vicious attack. She's got it now.
Here's the cover. One.
All the way up and around the world.
Oh, the old head scissor. She got the shoulder up in time.
She's still in this one.
Not looking good for her right now. Her opponent's clearly getting the best of her here.
I don't know how much longer she can go on absorbing all this punishment. She needs to find a way to make it to her corner and make the tag.
Well, I still think she has the best shot at winning this match. She just seems one step faster than her opponent here tonight. She is on fire.
What a strike. Backbreaker.
Are we going to see it? Are we going to see it?
She's out. She escapes the hold.
Just when it looked like her night was over, too.
Right to the back of the neck. Oh, continuing to punish them. Bayley's looking to end it.
Harsh impact. Bayley can end it here.
And now Bayley is putting on a clinic.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
In the corner is not a good spot to be.
Oh, my gosh. That should do it.
She goes for the cover. One. The pin's broken up.
I can't believe it.
German suplex. Oh, what a slam. And she's toying with her now.
Oh, here it comes. Belly to belly. Game, set, match. This one is over.
nasty impact.
Becky Lynch is looking for the ending.
They got him. Got the disarmer.
Warm up the bus. This one is over.
Talk about a painful move.
And Corey, she releases the hold.
It's like a questionable decision on paper, but I'm sure she has something up her sleeve here, Cole.
She's got her in her sights.
This could be the one that ends her.
Look at this. And she turns it around on her. Big reversal for her there. We're looking at complete domination here. Look at this. She lets her out.
She better have a good reason for this, Cole, because she just had her seconds away from tapping, I think.
Back now inside the ring.
Going for broke.
Oh, she can pick up the win here, guys.
1, 2. And how they survive that is anyone's guess.
She's still in this one.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Yeah, I love the effort here, but she'd better hope she can sustain it.
This could do it. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build. Wow. Ooh, will she win it here? Gets the shoulder. Wow. What's it going to take?
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here.
Oh, what a slam. That hurt.
Is it enough to put Becky away?
Shoulders on the mat. Broken up, and the match continues.
Beautiful technique.
Hurricane Rana. Things are not looking very good right now.
Ooh, what impact. Is it enough to put Becky away?
Jeez, I don't like Becky Lynch's chances in this one.
Harsh impact. Is it enough to put Becky away? She is on fire.
Ah, the reversal by Becky Lynch. Boom! Great effort from both these teams, guys, but at this point, both sides look to be struggling here. I think she's trying to prove a point here. Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. Drop kick with precision. Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now. You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now. This capacity.
Some good technique right there.
Oh! We know what this is. It's a stampede. Becky Lynch may have it. Looking for all the glory here. 2! Well, that was a close call.
She's still in.
Ooh! Is it enough to put Becky away?
Drop kick!
Moonsault.
That has got to be it.
And executed with...
She goes for the cover. 1, 2! Kick out at 2. Oh, that may have been a slow.
Oh, nasty impact.
Is it enough to put Becky away?
Oh, damage to the body.
Is it enough to put Becky away?
Is that should do it right there.
Not quite.
3! They did it. Whenever tag team is on the docket, the mayhem multiplies. Here's the proof.
Almost forgot about this one. Look at her go. She's taking care of business. And here's how she finished this thing.
Here are your winners, Elizabeth and the Tornado, Dorothy G.L.
Big win despite absorbing a huge amount of punishment there.
They make it look so effortless in there. What an amazing duo.
With that win in the books, we must now move on.